In the heart of Toronto, amidst its vibrant streets and diverse neighborhoods, a subtle but powerful force connects us all. Welcome to Toronto Brews, a journey into the profound cultural connection that coffee fosters in our lives. As the sun rises over Toronto, so does the comforting aroma of coffee. It's more than a beverage. It's a bridge that connects us. From quiet corners to bustling cafes, every cup tells a story of shared moments and meaningful connections. Toronto, a city of endless diversity, weaves a unique tapestry of coffee culture. Explore the hidden gems that dot its landscape, each with its own personality, offering a taste of the city's rich history and vibrant present. In the rhythm of life, coffee is the beat that brings us together. It's in the laughter shared with friends, the quiet moments between lovers, and the deep conversations that shape our connections. Toronto's coffee shops become the canvas for these beautiful human interactions. Embark on a journey through Toronto's coffee culture, where each sip tells a tale of connection. Navigate through charming streets, discover hidden gems, and capture the essence of coffee-fueled connections.
We're Held Coffee. We're a Middle Eastern coffee shop. We specialize in cardamom-infused drinks. The word Held means cardamom in Arabic. Toronto, it's very diverse. Diversity in this city, we have so many ethnic backgrounds that influenced a lot of what you have to offer in your coffee shop. And that's what we stand for. We're a Middle Eastern coffee shop. We're here in Toronto, Canada. We serve things with cardamom that you wouldn't find in any other North American chains. And you can find this anywhere in the city. You have Viet coffees, you have Indian ways of preparing coffees, you have Moroccan ways of preparing coffees as well. All people share their own unique way of how they prepare and serve their drinks.
I think for me personally, it's a place where I hang out with my friends, or where I have like meetings with people. Especially if I'm doing a photo shoot or something, we can meet there beforehand. It's a great place to meet up with family as well. I think that Tim Hortons in general is like the go-to place for people to like meet up with friends just for a cup of coffee before they go somewhere, you know? It's kind of like become a staple in my routine. Like sometimes if I have work really early and I don't have time to make breakfast for myself or lunch, whatever, I always come to Timmy's. It's gonna sound a little weird, but it's like a home away from home sometimes, because I know I can count on Timmy's, and it helps build this sort of sense of community because I know that everybody that comes here feels the same way. It's just like whenever I'm sitting down, I see other people just chatting, smiling, you know, it's really nice. I don't think that any other place has that in Toronto. So for me, Toronto is Timmy's, for sure.
You could always enjoy a little break with that one friend that always cracks you up. Maybe you're at work, maybe you're somewhere at school, maybe you're just walking with your friends. When we say coffee brings people together, it's just more of like the whole experience of sitting in a cafe shop and then just talking with other people, you know, maybe meeting someone new in the shop, and expanding your relationships with other people too.
For me, I think, like in my family, for example, we would always have coffee in the morning. Like I've been drinking coffee since I was a small child, which is probably not a good thing, but it's definitely brought us together. It's kind of like a ritual that you do. You wake up in the morning, you share a cup of coffee with your mom, your dad, your siblings. It's a really significant thing. It brings people together because it's sort of like the thing you do when you want to take a break, right? Oh, let's just go get a coffee. Or when you want to meet up with someone, oh, let's go get a coffee together, you know? It's ingrained in our culture, and I don't see that changing anytime soon, unless coffee just like runs out in the entire world. But it brings us closer together because it's something that you can share, that you both have a love for, like you and your friend, for example, or you and your family member. So it is very significant, and especially because, for example, my dad, he loves coffee, right? So for him, like getting a gift with some expensive, like culture of coffee, I guess, it's a really nice thing, you know. And again, it brings you even closer together. So you think something as simple as a cup of coffee like would have such a great impact on our lives, but it does. It's interesting because coffee, in a sense, has transcended just everyday interactions and has become part of our media and pop culture. Like for example, in TV series, especially ones where, you know, there's a busy businessman or someone working, someone comes up to them and says, "Oh, you need a coffee, like you look tired." Or people, you know, asking each other out, saying, "Oh, can I take you out for coffee?" It's become sort of a staple in how we show care and interest in someone. I think that because the city is just so fast paced and people are always in a rush to get somewhere, everybody is working, all of those things, we need coffee. We need coffee to survive. It's become, I think, like a part of culture that, you know, before you go to school or before you go to work, you go to Timmy's, you get some coffee, and then you like walk in with it, you know, and it's there for you throughout the day. So I think that's definitely, that kind of aspect of culture has influenced how often we buy coffee, especially like in places like Tim Hortons. You know, and the places themselves have become very tailored. Like, for example, like you have these little holders, whereas before I feel like they wouldn't have them so much. But yeah, like even on transit, when I'm going to work or school, I just see everybody with coffee in their hand. It's just a part of who we are. It's a part of Toronto.
As we've sipped our way through Toronto, it's evident that coffee is more than a drink. It's a cultural experience, a catalyst for connections. So, whether you're a local or a visitor, take a moment to savor the warmth of your cup and the shared moments it brings. This is Toronto Brews, where every sip is a step closer to the heart of the city's vibrant soul. Cheers to the city, to its people, and to the beautiful connections brewed in every cup.